Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes, let's pray together before we continue. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasulah. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Everybody is here. Okay. Before we have the test, we're going to have some things. Yeah, let's relax first. I'm going to share with you this video. Pak Randi, do you like listening to music?
Yes, ma'am.
Really? What kind of music do you like?
Pop.
Pop, like what?
Yes.
Indonesian or English music? Pop
Mix,
music,
ma'am.
Mix, okay. Do you have
Yeah.
any favorite singer or group?
But I recently didn't hear music since 2 years ago.
That's great.
Udah jarang, ma'am.
That's not a good. That's not a bad thing. I mean, well, I almost have the same idea with you. Yes, yeah. I used to sing a lot when I was younger. Yeah, now it's not. Yeah. But do you know Ojo di Banding? That's very famous now, yeah. Do you know that song, Pak Randi?
Yes, I hear in Instagram.
Oh, but you don't really know the song. I mean, you don't sing that one.
I don't.
No,
I
yeah.
just hear a part of this song in Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know why that kind of song can be so famous sometimes, yeah, because there are also many other songs that are famous with, yeah, because of the happening. Yeah. Okay, now this one is different. I mean, if you like, for example, if you like music, then you can also enjoy your study, the English practice with by listening to music. I listened to music a lot when I was younger, and I have this kind of pronunciation because I sang a lot when I was younger. I was a singer, so I sang a lot, and that helped me with my pronunciation. So, but if you don't really into music, you can try other ways. Yeah, for example, if you like reading, then you can read novels, or you can read articles. You can read a lot of materials in English. So practice your English by doing something that you like. I like watching movies nowadays, the K-dramas, the Chinese dramas, and I put the English subtitles on the movies that I watch. So if you like watching movies, why not put the English subtitles on it, and not, instead of Indonesian. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to show you a video, right? This is a song. If you don't really into music, I'm very sorry, but this one is only for us to analyze and try to see English sentences in different ways, right? So this one is sang by Ed Sheeran, and it's quite famous. And I hear this song a lot on Reels because people now put Reels or videos on the Instagram. And what I need you to do is try to listen to the music, the song. If you know the song, you can sing along, and then try to see the English structures. Okay, after this, I'd like to have a little discussion, seeing the structures of English that are used in this song later on. Yeah, the lyrics, I mean. So we're going to see what tense, for example, and then we're going to analyze some of the parts of the lyrics, not all, because, well, we're just going to practice and improve our ability to analyze the English structures. Okay, so I'm going to show you the video, and in this video you're going to see the lyrics. What you need to do is to listen to the song and then try to see the sentences. If you need to make some notes, that's fine. What you need to see is what tense that you can see in the lyrics, and then what kind of structures. Probably you see, oh, I see a noun clause, for example, or I see an adjective clause, for example, yeah, because we are learning those things today. Okay, now let's see.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal. Loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you. And it's the only thing we take with us when we die. We keep this love in its photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts were never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. 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 Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16, next to your heartbeat where I should be. Keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home.
Yes, wait for me to come home. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to give you some time to prepare. You're going to say something about what you think of this song, probably in 1 or 2 minutes. What kind of sentences, what kind of English structures that you see in this song. If you think you can give the examples of the lyrics, then that's good. But if not, then you can tell us what you remember. For example, after watching the video, I see some sentences in simple present, for example. I also see the sentences in the past and also the future, for example. And then probably you see some structures that we practiced together in the last few sessions. Okay. In 2 minutes, I guess, yeah. From now, I'm going to give you chance one by one to tell us or to share us your ideas or your results of your observation after listening to the song and after you see the lyrics. Okay, only the simple thing. Right, I'm going to turn this down. Okay, one more minute, then we are going to take turn.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans.
Okay, who's ready to share? Yes, please. That's it from the beginning. Okay, what about you, Rosida? Miss Rosida? What do you think?
I think it's there is simple present in the lyrics, and simple past tense and past participle, and then there is adverb clause connector here. There is preposition with noun, like in the lyric, like inside the necklace you got when you were 16. Yes, I
That's
get
right.
is participle with
Mhm.
preposition.
Okay.
Yes. And very much.
There are so many, yeah.
So many sentence I find in this.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Rashida. Probably Pak Randi will explain more about it. Please, Pak Randi.
Yeah. I think I found some sentence that relate what we studied last week, and most of them have been mentioned by Miss Rosida, so I agree with her.
Nice, nice. Thank you. Miss Maida.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Yes, please.
I see that there are coordinate connectors and some adjective clause connector and like Miss Rosida said, sudah disebutkan semuanya.
Okay. I see
Saya
that
nambahin itu
almost all of the assignments that you submitted got perfect score. Do you have any tips for that, Miss Maida? Maybe you can share with us.
I study with another YouTube
I see.
channel.
Okay.
Yes.
So you watch some YouTube channels, and then what do you do with the YouTube channels? You watch the videos?
I learn from YouTube channel and I mark the point. Just that.
Okay. So you try to get more information and sources from the YouTube channels so that you can understand the points. Is that what you do?
Yes.
Yes, that's nice. So in almost all of the assignments, Miss Maida got 100 everybody. So that's nice, yeah. Congratulations, Miss Maida. Miss Restu, what do you have to say about this lyrics? Thank you, Miss Maida.
I think Miss Rosida, Mr. Randi, and Miss Maida is almost complete. The answer, maybe I try to I think there is many structure like present participle, and then I found like adjective clause connector subject in sentences, and it's the only thing that I know. I think that is explain about adjective connector subject.
Okay.
And then about loving can hurt sometimes it is I think a sentence of present participle.
Okay.
Yes, maybe just enough.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, let's take a look at this lyrics for some minutes, yeah. Okay, we see here, loving can hurt sometimes. Loving, this one is called gerund, so verb ing can be a subject because this one is actually a verb that is transformed into a noun, yeah. So this one is a gerund. We can use or also other verb ing as subject, yeah. So this one, loving, this is a subject because this is a noun that is made from verb. So this one is not a verb. This one is a noun. In English, we call this kind of form as gerund because this is actually a noun that is made from a verb. Yeah, loving can hurt. Having you by my side is great, for example. Yeah, loving can hurt sometimes. It's the only thing that I know. It's the only thing that I know. This one is an adjective clause, yeah, because that I know is the clause that describes thing, right? Now we can see it deeper, right? Not only understanding, but knowing the English structures. Let's see.
When it gets hard.
Yeah, when it gets hard, this is also an adverbial clause, right? When it gets hard, this is a clause with a conjunction, subject and verb. And this one is used to to give the time marker, I guess, yeah. When it gets hard, this is like kata keterangan in Indonesian. You know that this one is actually with that. You know that it can get hard sometimes, so we can omit that over here. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. Yeah, this one is a connector and also a subject, yeah. So that makes us feel alive. Okay, nice. One more thing.
Sometimes it is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph.
We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing. Hearts are never broken. Yeah, this is a past participle. Time's forever frozen. This is past participle. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's go to the exercises. I'm going to share with you the feedback of the last assignment, assignment 4, and we're going to do it quickly. Okay, we're going to take a look at this one by one. Okay, now let's see exercise skills 9 to 10. Number 1, my sisters prefer to eat food that have cooked themselves. This one is incorrect. Okay, can somebody tell us why this sentence is incorrect?
Missing subject, Miss.
Missing subject. My sisters prefer to eat food that, yeah, over here, yeah. That my sisters, okay, over here, it's plural. So the person here has more than one sister, so that they have cooked themselves. Good. This one is without a subject. So in here, yes. The next one, the boat that hit the underwater rock sank, right? So this one is actually correct. Because over here we have the boat. The boat over here, the boat that hit the underwater rock. Okay, this is the subject. And this one is actually the verb. And this sentence is in the past. So, well, sometimes when we are, when we see the sentences too closely, we miss some of the parts of the sentence. So we need to be more careful on it, yeah. The boat, this is the head, that hit the underwater rock. This one is an adjective clause. describing this one, sang. This is the verb. So this one is correct. Let's continue with the next one. Okay, the children build a house in the tree that in the backyard. Okay, what is missing? The children build a house in a tree. This one. Okay, I will notice. The children over here is the subject. Build is the verb. A house in the tree that, okay, over here. This one is the second clause. This is the first clause, the subject and verb. This is the connector. And do we have a subject over here? Yes, this one is the subject. So what is missing for the second clause?
Verb.
Verb, yes. What do you suggest, Miss Maida? How can we make it?
Are.
Yes, the children built a house that, this one is a singular and it has a past tense. So we have singular past was, yeah. The children built a house in the tree that was in the backyard. Oh, sorry, was over here describe should be parallel with tree because the adverbial, the adjective clause has this one, yeah. This is the head and this one is explaining tree, the tree that was in the backyard. Okay, let's continue. The course of a trip which we wanted to take, okay. This very long part is actually not a complete sentence. So this is only the subject, right? The cost of the trip which we wanted to take. This is an adjective clause. We can find this one, the connector. So we can have the subject for the first clause. We have the subject and verb for the second clause, but we don't have the verb of the main clause, right? So this one is incomplete. The sentence is not complete yet. So we need to complete it by giving a verb. Okay, the cost of the trip which we wanted to take was expensive, for example, yeah. Expensive. Expensive. For example, the cost of the trip which we wanted to take, this is the subject. And then we need to put the subject. Okay, if you have any question, please ask me. Now let's go to the next one. I really do not like the artist which you like. What is wrong with this one? We have the connector over here. We have the first clause. I really do not like the artist which you like. We have the subject and verb. It's complete, but what is wrong? Over here we have you, right? You, the artist, sorry. We have the artist. The artist is a word that shows persons. So here we need to also have the connector for a person. which is used for thing. So the problem is over here. So we need to have who plus M, yeah, because this is an object, whom you like, or that, right? Yeah, sometimes this can be this tricky. Everything is okay, but we need to take a look at this one, whether the connector is used properly or not. Yeah, artists, they are persons, so we need to have whom or that. All right, next. The stones that they were set in the ring were quite valuable, right? Pak Randi, can you see what is wrong with that?
Yeah, I think double subject we must
Good.
eliminate they.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know.
Which one that we should eliminate, right? Think the stones that they were set in the ring. This is the subject, right? And also the first clause and the stones that they were set in the ring. This is the verb of the main clause, and this one is the verb of the second clause. Okay, were quite valuable, and the problem is here, over here, yeah. So we need to say the stones that were set. So we cross this one because it will be there. There will be two subjects in this clause. So the second clause has more than one subject. That is why this sentence is not correct. So it should be the stones that were set in the ring were quite valuable. Batu yang di set atau yang diletakkan pada cincin sangat berharga, were quite valuable. So we cross this one, we omit this one, we eliminate the subject because the connector is also the subject of the clause. Okay, let's go to the next one. TOEFL exercise skills 9 to 10. I'm very happy to see that you did great in doing the TOEFL exercises. Let's see this part. Modern humans who first appeared about 600,000 years ago, Homo sapiens. So this one, modern humans. This one is what we call, apostrophe, yeah. Apostrophe is a part that explains the subject. So modern humans, this is the subject, who first appeared about 600,000 years ago. This is an adjective clause that explains the subject. We have the subject, but we haven't got the verb for the main clause. So we need to have the verb, right? Calling is incomplete because verb ing should be with to be. They were called is incorrect because we only need the verb. We don't need the subject. See, they called. We have a verb over here, but we have the subject in this option. If we choose this, then we will have more than one subject. So the option is this one. Were called because we only need the verb. Modern humans who first appeared about 600 years ago, 600,000 years ago, were called Homo sapiens. Any question about this one? No, yeah. So this one is called apostrophe. Apostrophe is some part of the sentence, a part of the sentence that usually in the commas, between the commas, yeah, the first and the second. It can be a phrase, it can be a clause like this one. Yeah, and then over here is the subject, so we need to find the verb. Second, they pick up fragments of rock which become frozen into the base of the ice. Okay, they pick up, let's see. They pick up, this is the subject and then this is the verb. They pick up fragments of rock which become frozen, this is a clause, into the base of the ice, into the base of the ice. This is a prepositional phrase, preposition phrase. So if we see this one, we have subject and verb, and then we have subject and verb, connector, and then subject, over here is also the subject, become frozen. So what happened with this one? We need to have a part of the sentence that will be probably a phrase or a clause. Ya, jadi karena sudah ada subject verb, di sini juga connector sudah lengkap beserta verbnya. Yang di sini kita harus cari bisa phrase, bisa clause. Mari kita lihat. Glaciers move, subject and verb, but without a connector. So this one is not an option because it doesn't have a connector. Glaciers moving, this is incorrect because this one is not complete. I mean, if we want to have a clause, then we have to put the connector. They were glaciers. This is the same. If we want to put a clause, then we need a connector. Yeah, this one is correct. D is the option. As glaciers move, this is the connector, subject and verb. So we have three clauses in this sentence. As glaciers move, they pick up fragments of rock which become frozen into the base of the ice. Yes. Any question? Let's go on with the next one. Okay, you did a great job with this part, with this review exercise. So that's why we don't have many things to discuss in this exercise. Only number 10, I guess. Oscar Hammerstein II collaborated with a number of composers, including Jerome Kern, whom blank in writing the musical Showboat. Okay, this is the subject and then verb. In this one is a prepositional phrase, including Jerome Kern. Okay, this one is an adjective clause. Whom? What do we need? Whom? Then we have to find a subject over here. Subject and verb. Whom? Subject, verb. A is not correct because it doesn't have a subject and verb. Was joined, only the verb. And then C is the right one. Yeah, whom he joined in writing the musical Showboat. Yes. It's not really common, I guess, this kind of structure. So that's why probably you didn't really realize it. Let's go to our course book to check each point from scale 1 to scale 10, one by one, in order for us to review and have more understanding of this one. Yes. Scale 1, subjects and verbs. Remember, the principle that every sentence in English should have at least one subject and one verb. Okay. So we need to find the subject and the verb right away. Skill 2 is about objects of prepositions. Objects of prepositions. So for example, like this one, to Mike, this is a prepositional phrase. Mike is a noun, but because there is a preposition over here, Mike is an object of preposition. So this part is not the subject of a sentence. So this prepositional phrase cannot be the subject of a sentence. Okay, that one is skill 2. Let's go to skill 3. Skill 3 is about present participles. Present participles is also said as verb ing. There are two functions of present participles. It can be a present participle, it can be an adjective and a verb. Yeah. When it is a verb, then usually there are to be or usually there will be to be before the verb ing. As an adjective, usually this word is close to the noun. The train arriving at the station now is an hour late. Okay, let's go to the next one, past participles. Past participle is also another name of verb 3. As just like the present participles, past participles also have two functions. First, it can be a verb, and the second, it can be an adjective. As a verb, usually we have to see that this part can be with have, has, had, or to be. Yeah. In the first part, this one is in the present or past perfect tense. And in the second one, this one is a passive voice or passive form. If, for example, we cannot find these ones, it will be probably an adjective, but we need to see closely because sometimes in simple past, we also have the words or the verbs without the have forms or the to be, so we need to be more careful. Okay, while reviewing, if you still have questions, please do ask me. The next one is about coordinate connectors. Yeah, skill 1 to skill 4 talked about single clause sentence or a sentence with one clause. From skill 5 to 10, we are learning to use or to analyze the sentences with more than one clause. In skill 5, we see that some connectors can connect some clauses, yeah, 2 or 3 or more. And we have and, but, or, so as the connectors. And we need to remember that before putting the connectors, we need to have the commas. Okay, the next one is skill 6. Sorry, skill 6 is coordinate connectors, yeah. Oh, adverb clause connectors is skill 6. Adverb clause connectors. The next one, just now we have coordinate connectors, and this one we have adverb clause connectors. Okay, we have because and the other ones to show us that there are some adverb clause over here. Yeah. If they are placed at the beginning of the sentence, then we need to put commas. Okay, the next one, skill 7, is about noun clause connectors. The adverb clause connectors function as an adverb, and the noun clause connectors function has the functions that are the same with noun. Yeah. It can be subject, it can be an object, or it can also be an object of prepositions, just like the nouns. In skill 8, we practice using noun clause connector as subjects. Yeah, noun clause connectors that can also function as subjects. I know what happened yesterday. This one is a connector and also a subject. Skill 9 is about adjective clause connectors. This is the house that I want to buy. And we can have some adjective clause connectors, whom, which, that, right? And we can also see this one sometimes in our daily conversation. We can omit this one. Yes, the last one is about adjective clause connector or subjects. Adjective clause connector or subjects. Yep, just like the previous clauses, the connector can also be the subject and also the connector. Okay, then let's get ready for the test. Yeah, don't worry. The test will only include or cover the first part, that is skill 1 to skill 10 only. Okay, before I share with you the link of the test today, let me remind you that you're not allowed to open the books. Yeah, please do it seriously by yourselves. Close the book that you have, or close the the course book. Try to do the test confidently. Okay, now I'm going to share with you the test. If you're able to open the link of the test, you'll be directed to the online test, to the G form. What you need to do is to complete the data. This is the first test. Yep. Write down or type your name, and then my name is Miss Unita. You can type my name, and then the term and year of this term is term 3, 2022. Term 3, 2022. Okay, I'm going to explain about the test for a while before we start. So we actually have some questions, right? There are 30 questions altogether, and you have 45 minutes to complete or to finish the task. So I'm going to set my timer to 45 minutes. I'm going to put the alarm or the timer. Yeah, I'm going to put the timer on the screen so you can check what time remains. Yeah. Please let me know when you are ready.
Miss,
Yes, Miss Resta?
may I go to the toilet first, Miss?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Thank you.
When you need to go to the bathroom or the toilet, please do. Because this will be, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, to me, structure is fun. Yeah, whenever I did my English test at school, the first part that I looked for is was the structure part. Usually it would be at the back of the test. Yeah. Okay, so you will have 45 minutes and hopefully this will be easy for you. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Miss Resta, you're here. Are you ready, everybody? Yes, so let's do the
Inshallah.
first test, inshallah. Good luck, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You have 45 minutes, starts now. Everybody, you still have 10 minutes. You still have time. Don't worry. 1 minute left, everyone. Okay, the time is up. I'm waiting for you to complete. Oh yeah, I've got all of your responses. Yeah, let me check. Oh, okay. Well, it's quite challenging then, yeah, the task today. Okay, don't worry if you think that you didn't do well in the task. We can have another task next time. So after this, let me check the result of the test. I've got the results actually. And then after that, next week, we're going to like focus on the points that most of you still have problems, right? So actually, I have a plan. I have a plan um, to just do the I mean to make it fast because I am sure that you need more practices. I have shared with you the plans for session 7 to 12, right? If possible, then we can do it. If not, because we still have 6 sessions to go. If not, then let's see. Let's see what we can do in our class, right? Okay, today there will be no assignment, but please keep practicing, watching some videos and doing more exercises on YouTube or online is very beneficial. You can do it. And you can also take a look at the English grammar in use, the file that I shared with you. You have 2 days from now to session 7, and you can spend the 2 days by reading again the concepts of English structures and also do some exercises so that you can master or you can improve the mastery of English structure. Thank you very much for joining our class today. Thank you very much for completing the task today. Congratulations, whatever result that you have given all the best, yeah, all of your best. So let's be grateful for that. Don't worry, learning and practicing is a process, and let's go through this process together. Bismillah. And see you again on Thursday. Hopefully we can learn more together on Thursday. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaih. Miss Restu, thank you very much. Miss Roshida, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Pak
Miss.
Randi, thank you very much. Bu Meida, thank you very much. See you again on Thursday. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
warahmatullahi
You're welcome,
wabarakatuh.
Pak
Thank you,
Randi.
Miss.
You're welcome, Miss Meida. Bye-bye.